juggling change. Everything was perfectly in control and harmony until the day my mom announced that we were moving to the United States. Moving across the world to a different country was the most challenging thing ever. Being born and raised in China till I was 14, I had already developed a diligent working habit. Then suddenly, everything collapsed. I was terrified by the thoughts of leaving my trustworthy friends and loving family members behind. I could not sleep for days and nights, lost in trains of thoughts, thoughts of not knowing a single soul, attending a new school, and my inability to speak English flew through my head like witches on the broomsticks. My mom remarried in 2003. Thus, I also had to accept a new family. All of this was too overwhelming for me to juggle. Therefore, as all jugglers do, I struggled. After a month of going in and out of immigration office, we finally landed in New York City on July 17th, 2004. Despite all the excitements, I was still devastated. Not ready to meet my new siblings, I slowly walked off the plane. The first day in New York, there was no communication. Eventually, a friendship formed between us. From here, we moved into a new home. Again, terrified, I quickly discovered that I suffered from cultural shock. After a month later, I participated in the youth camp, Young Life, where I met a lot of people and improved my English. After camp, I quickly realized that moving is not so bad after all. Just like jugglers, getting help from clowns, with time and ambition, I found my rhythm and started juggling again. By the time middle school started, I had begun to adapt because I was attending the same school as my sister and new friends. However, school was difficult. I could only understand about 1/10 of the lesson and carry a translator with me. My learning speed was so slow. For the first time, I failed all my quizzes and tests. I struggled as a juggler would at practices. I had to stay up to 3 a.m. to read 2 pages of textbook. I started struggling small things at first. I would translate everything into Chinese so that I could read it and study it. It was so frustrating. I kept messing up and dropping balls. However, I never gave up. I used every chance I could to learn English. After 6 months, I spoke English fluently. Though I still had trouble understanding, I was able to ask questions without a translator. I managed to find a perfect balance to juggle all the new things in my hands. By the second year, I came up with the rest of the class and received A's and B's. I was ecstatic. From my experience, I learned that with a will and a heart, I can achieve anything. I learned to always have a positive attitude. After my middle school graduation, I built up my confidence. My English excelled and I ran for and held numerous positions in different organizations. I received better grades and joined several teams. I was the president of the Student Council Association, president of the class of 2009, and a member of the National Honors Society. I volunteered for fundraising events. Similar to a juggler, I brought joy to the community and put smiles on faces. Moving to America made me realize that whatever my goals may be, never give up. Keep trying and keep practicing, and you'll find your perfect way to master it.